Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey guys, it's Alex from ASC. We have something new in. We always like the unboxing videos, so these are quite popular, so we're going to start with this. This is the first look at the Pioneer SPH-DA160DAB. This is the successor to the 230, then the 250, and then this is the next one. This is the brand new unit. You won't see any of these yet, but they are just out. So we're going to start by opening the box, and inside we have Pioneer release keys, a new style microphone with a foam cover, and the two clips on the microphone case for the hook onto the headliner, and obviously the little one, if you undo it, that can be stuck onto the flat plate to give you like a more discreet look. Again, it's using the 2.5mm Pioneer jack. Then we have our wiring loom with our handbrake earth for our parking brake to show the features on the head unit. Obviously you can ground this straight to the black wire. That will give you all the features ready to go, unless your vehicle's American, and then you need to have like a pulsing on and off with the handbrake, otherwise it doesn't work. For the UK cars, we always connect this to the black, we don't have an issue. But again, it's a safety thing, so if you're playing with your stereo because this is connected and you run somebody over, that's your fault, not mine. Then we have a system control, or Peacon. This is like your amp remote or your aerial remote, but yes, that's a powered 3 amp output at maximum when the unit's turned on. Normal ISO, normal speaker feeds, normal illumination, live, ignition and earth. Nothing new about that. And obviously don't use this, cut it off, it's one of those bugbears. Next we've got a rear camera input. So on this unit they are doing the inputs separately rather than having them all over the back of the unit. So we've got our telephone mute wire, we've got our steering wheel control on a 3.5mm jack, and we have our rear camera input, the brown wire which was before on the back of the unit in the Pioneer. So that's a separate piece. Then we have ins and outs of the Rca leads. So by this I can see we've got front out, rear out, left and right. We've got a subwoofer output left and right stereo, and we've got a rear monitor output, so you can obviously run a different screen off of this with an image out. It's nice to see they've staggered the leads, so we've got one internal white plug, and then we've got front and rears, left and right for stereo, subwoofers out, stereo, but they're staggered, so this is not going to end up with, you know, everything at one point bunched up behind the stereo. Next we've got our extension USB, male to female. These are usually about 1 meter in length, but nice quality cables to obviously get your CarPlay and your Android Auto external. Then we've got, again, a separate fly lead. We've got an auxiliary input, so a 3.5mm jack to a white plug which is going to plug into the back of the Pioneer. Then we have our surround in a soft bag to protect it so it doesn't get scratched. A book of instructions tells you what to do with the unit and how to work it, how to play with it. But we're men, we tend not to read them. Some countersunk coarse thread screws. These are 8mm in length. Don't put anything longer than that inside the unit, otherwise your chances are you'll short the board out inside. And then we'll unpack our stereo for the first time. So even though Pioneers have always been, the 230, the 250 have been necklace units, they have always been full chassis radios, and by that I mean they're full length. So they're the same size as the ones you get with the CD players. So the 160 is the first one that we have, which is not a full chassis radio. It is now a short chassis. So we have on the back of this one, we've got our plugs for our ins and outs, our auxiliary Rca leads, visual in, visual out, camera in, camera out kind of thing. 5 volt 1.5 amp USB, that's for the USB extension. Power plug in, 10 amp fuse, our FM DIN aerial input, and our normal digital aerial input. Again, short chassis, so it's only as long as the cage now. So if you've got those radios where you've got, you know, shorter distance to get the thing in, that's going to be a bit of a help now that they're doing a short chassis radio. There are shorter chassis radios on the market, but still, Pioneer, this is a good step in the right direction. I like it so far. Well, we're going to get it powered up and see what it looks like. Give me a second. Okay, so we're on our little test bench. We've got a mag mount aerial at the minute running through some stuff. Right, so we're going to start the Pioneer 160 turn on. So we've got our green and our black connected, obviously just soldered in. That's an earth. Normally we'd worry about that being connected to anything, but not today, that's fine. We need our digital aerial. There we go. There's our DAB aerial. We're not going to bother with FM on this one. We could use USB if we want to. And we're going to put our power feed into the Pioneer. So we'll disconnect our Kenwood. And we'll plug into our Pioneer for the first time. Let's see what this looks like. So it's very similar to the 230 with a big flat, sorry, the 250 with a big flat screen, buttons down the side. They've switched around some of the controls. So you've got your power, your menu, microphone button, power, volume up, volume down. And we've got a nice new look on the radio itself. So if we go digital radio, it's going to do its first auto tune. The actual display itself reminds me very much of a Sony looking at it. It's got that Sony look to it, but it's a classy looking unit. So we've got our station list. Ah, that's cool. I like the fact that when you come onto the volume, it gives you it on the screen as well, not just over here. That's pretty sweet. Nice full, oh, it's really fast touchscreen. Back out to the main menu. That's cool. Let me get my lead for my phone. So we're going to get our phone and we are going to plug into the back of the unit. We're just going to use the USB. So that's plugged in. And we'll open my phone up and it says straight away, welcome to Android Auto. Unlock to continue. So I'll put in my passcode. I would like to allow Android Auto. Yes, I would. It's just going to load up Google Assistant. There we go. Cool. So there's our maps. This is roughly where we are. Tells us smack bang in the middle. We've got our Spotify. Back to the main menu. Oh yeah, so we've got a new look to the CarPlay. Sorry, the Android Auto menu. Customize, weather, WhatsApp, smart things, news, settings, messenger. That's quite cool. Back to Google Maps, and we can cancel. I didn't mean to touch the microphone button there. Let's go Maps. Yeah, so we can still zoom around. We've got our search features. Yeah, that's cool. What a nice unit. Looks really good. Short chassis, or shorter chassis. CarPlay, Android Auto, digital radio, Bluetooth, all of the fun stuff that we need. And that is the new Pioneer SPH-DA160. I'm liking the new menu. I love how that looks. And the unit is nice and fast to use. Obviously we've got our Android Auto across there. You can put into it USB and stuff like that. Camera views, auxiliaries, mirroring. Can we do mirroring? Oh, let's have a look. Do you want to disconnect Android Auto and connect to mirroring? Let's press OK. Connect to mirroring. Right. Whilst using the app, let's have a look. So it's just doing a search. Auto link can't connect right now. When it's safe to do so, check your Android phone. Okay, so maybe I need to download an application. Auto link. Right, view. Choose where to download this. Let's have a look. So it is asking me to download something new. For your security, your phone is not allowed to install unknown apps from this source. Setting, let's allow. Backup, install. Just saying it's installing. Open. Agree. Retry with plug cable. Okay. Cool. So there we go. So that is actually my phone working on there, and this would be right. Okay, so if I go YouTube, turn my phone sideways, can I get to my channel? So let's just go onto my channel on YouTube. There we go. Oh, look at that, it works on my phone as well. So this is actually moving everything through my phone as well. And if we click on my video from the weekend, there we go. That's pretty sweet. Go on volume. I'm liking that. So you can actually play video to video, wireless mirroring as well on this new unit. Yeah, it's got backup and a return feature. That's very cool. That is quite cool. So there we go. So that's the Pioneer SPH-DA160. It's got CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless connection, plug-in connection, digital radio, Bluetooth, all of the fun stuff, and a nice new menu, nice new system. Well done, Pioneer. Another good radio by the looks of it. Cool. So let's go into the settings of the unit. Let's see what's new over here. So we've got system settings, choose language, date and time, tone, DAB settings, radio settings, factory reset, information. Yeah, that's all pretty much Pioneer standard. Display settings, brightness, night illumination, wallpaper. We can do different colors. Yeah. Wallpapers, can we set our own wallpapers? We can apply. Yes, we can. Back out of that. Audio and EQ settings. Yeah, we've got all the normal stuff. Bluetooth settings. Yeah, it's a nice simple unit to use. Camera settings. Guide adjust, rear camera adjustment. Yes, so it's all of what we currently expect from Pioneer for a nice unit, but a new look, a new model. I'm dead impressed with that, and the fact that you can do wireless mirroring on it as well. dead cool. So Pioneer 160, it's a good unit. So one thing I have noticed about this new 160 is it actually gives you a digital radio reception meter, so it knows how much reception you're getting. That's a cool little addition. Obviously your phone signal, battery life on your phone, all your normal stuff from your music and things like that, all works the same as we were expecting with Pioneer. Nice little background shots, like the screensaver in the background, that's quite cool.
Here's the latest news.
I'm dead impressed with that. Happy days. Cheers guys, see you soon.